Hi everyone, welcome. We got a beautiful sunset here shaping up behind me. I'm trying to stay in front of it so I don't blind you and myself. So I hope everyone is well on this wonderful Wednesday. Got kitties passing by here. So for our practice tonight, we will be working with some wonderful breath work. And as I mentioned in the comments here, if you can have a rolled up blanket, have as much stuff as you can near you. It's always helpful. You're never going to regret having too much, because it's always cozy and comfy to have extra stuff. So if you don't have an eye pillow, have a face cloth is just fine, or a hand towel. If you've got a bolster, that will be wonderful as well. So we'll get started today with just some grounding. Our sun is moving, as it always does. Or is it us that's moving? So we're a little high in the sky, so I apologize if it's a little bit too bright, but I don't think anyone will complain about too much sun, right? Yes, exactly, Elisa. I'm going to get to your fragrances in just a moment. For you guys, yeah, and you can just imagine it. So we're gonna head there shortly. Okay, so here we are together. Isn't it wonderful? I'm just gonna adjust this so I'm not cut off at the top there. Okay, so let's all close our eyes just for a moment and settle in. Become grounded through our awareness of our physicality. So just noticing as you lean into your body, lean into the awareness of yourself, the conscious awareness of yourself. What do you notice? Sensations arising, moving through you. Breath. Heartbeat. The touch of the air, the touch of your clothing. Just aware of all that you're feeling or sensing as you lean into the feeling sense of yourself in this moment. Acknowledging yourself in your space. And your surroundings and all who may be around you, whether it's family, friends, pets. Just acknowledging. Noticing yourself on whatever surface that you're on. Noticing the weight of your body and equal weight between the left and the right seat bone. And lengthening upward nice and tall through the crown of the head. Witnessing the natural flow of your breath. Not changing it, not deepening it, not controlling it, just letting it be exactly as it is. Is it coming more through one nostril than the other? Is it coming through the nostrils? Does it have a sensation as it passes through? How deep is it? How long is it? No judgment, just pure awareness. Now taking a moment to scan your body, coming back to the physical body from the top of the head, moving all the way down to the tips of the toes. Just aware of sensations and what's happening on the inside. Acknowledging whatever you're feeling or sensing without judgment, without critique. And then turning your attention to the emotions that you are feeling. Again, no judgment. Allowing yourself to be exactly as you are and embracing that, acknowledging. And taking a moment to hold a sense of gratitude for this time together and noticing the others in the space with us. See if you can get a sense for the others, the energies that are here with us right now, and those who are here with us in any future moment, welcoming you into our circle. Holding a sense of gratitude in your heart, let's bring our palms together at heart center and take a moment here to set an intention for this time. Choosing an intention that is important for you right now in your life, something you're working towards or on. Maybe it's a very simple word. Maybe it's a phrase or a quote, a blessing, a prayer. Whatever feels right for you right now, calls to you. Holding that in your heart, let's reach to the sky. Take a deep, full breath and lift the heart. And exhale, coming back to the heart center, bowing to yourself, bowing to your inner light, your inner counsel. And just relaxing your hands wherever they feel comfortable. And taking a moment once again to become aware of your body. Keeping your eyes closed and just tuning in what you're feeling and sensing. Meeting yourself as you are and as you've shown up here. And turning your attention to the natural flow of your breath once again. Breathing is the ideal tool. So as you maintain attention on your breath, just listening to the words about the breath. So as a tool, the breath is such a powerful force for navigating change. When you begin to work with the breath, whether it be through observation or control, you begin to alter something so primary and basic that the effects begin to ripple out into all aspects of your consciousness and into all aspects of your entire being. If right now you're working towards changing something in yourself, your first place to start should truly be the breath. Decades of habit patterns develop, and once we shift our breath consciousness not only do we experience the physiological effects, but also unimaginable and unbelievable emotional and spiritual shifts begin to happen when we practice. So just like with, as I'm always saying, we must stay with the practice. So a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, we begin to feel great. Sometimes we'll stick with it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, and then so it's a matter of sticking with a practice. That's why it's called a practice, because every day is something different. So every day you're going to experience something new, right? Life is going to throw something into your path and you're going to go, whoa, what is this, right? And as we begin to work with our breath and with our body, we are able to harness those energies that fall into our path, or not necessarily fall, but are kind of hurled at us. So we're better able to manage. So not only do we experience the physiological benefits, but unbelievable emotional and spiritual shifts begin to happen. And I know that many of you who are practicing right now know this, you felt it. What is it that, I'm curious to know, and you don't have to tell me right now in the chat, but I'm just curious, what is it that deters us from this? Because if we're feeling so good through a practice, if we're feeling so good with something, and we know that it makes us feel good, why don't we keep doing it? It's such an interesting phenomenon to me, because I see it happening not only with myself, and thank goodness I teach this because it forces me to maintain it. I see it with so many of my students, hundreds of students, for however many years now, a lot of years. And I see them coming and I see them going. And it's such an interesting thing. So what is it that's going to make you stay and stick with something that makes you feel good? All right, I'm going to just let that float out there. Starting March 29th, I'm going to be offering a 10-day, 15 minutes daily breath challenge every day at 9 a.m. So we're just going to join for 15 minutes. It's free for anyone to join. You will need a special link, so you'll need to message me. I'm going to put you on a special mailing list, and you can join the group. So if you're not already on the email list, let me know and I'll add you to that. And those who commit and show up for all 10 days are going to win a free month of unlimited yoga. So yes, I'm excited about that. So here we go, back to our breath. So for our our first breathing exercise, it is kind of like birth. Our first breathing exercise is going to be box breathing. And we're going to practice this for around 3 minutes, and we'll see how things go in terms of how the body is feeling, how we're reacting to the breath, and what's arising for us. So sitting up nice and tall, let's take a deep breath in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And settle in. Good. Noticing the natural flow of your breath as it is. Good. Okay, so for our box breathing, I almost said it again. We are going to inhale on the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 4, and sustain the breath out for the count of 4. So beginning with an exhale, empty the lungs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Sustain out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand the lungs. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Push the air all the way out. 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand the lungs, fully brighten the inner body. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Push the air out, fully empty the lungs, hold the breath out, let it go. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Sustain out, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand and hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Sustain out, 2, 3, 4. Come back to your natural breath. Notice the rhythm of your breath as it rises on its own and finds that natural rhythm. Now, if you notice an extra special breath come, and if it happens, you'll know what I mean. That's a nice release. It's a natural release. Hold gratitude for that. Beautiful. So I'm going to make my way over to my mat, and we are going to work with a little bit more with the breath, and then come into some restorative. All right. So tuning into your body, we're going to come into our seat bones and connect to the earth. Allow yourself to fully center into the seat bones. Lengthen upward through the crown of the head. Create a long spine, just like a flower reaching for the sun. Creating that tall, open heart, open waist. Now this breathing exercise is using your imagination of your olfactory senses. So our olfactory senses are our sense of smell, which is why I asked the question at the beginning. Thinking about what aroma you really love and holding that, and it doesn't have to be what you said. Maybe something else intuitively is coming up for you. Go with that. So for me, I'm going with fresh jasmine. It's so beautiful. So thinking about holding whatever that scent is, whether it's that cup of coffee or a rose or violets or jasmine or lavender, whatever it is, imagine you're holding that in front of your nose right now. How do you breathe differently? So let's just breathe as though we're holding that beautiful scent, that wonderful scent that we so appreciate. Let's breathe that way for a while. So just take a few breaths like that, maybe about 8 to 10. So really utilizing your senses, your memory sense for your olfactory sense. What does that smell like? Can you actually smell it? Breathing it in. Don't forget to exhale. Fully exhale and then try again. Breathing in that scent right up to the top. Breathing it in, really taking it in. Noticing how that makes you feel. So we'll take 3 more deep breaths just like that. Soothing breaths. Breathing in that wonderful aroma. Holding that memory in your mind. And taking your last cycle here. Now, when you get to the top of this breath, I'd like you to hold that for approximately 10 counts. Hold it at the top of the breath, fully inhale. And when it comes time to exhale, slowly through pursed lips. Take your time. Beautiful. Taking your right leg out in front of you. Toes pointing up toward the sky. I recommend sitting on something, but it's not necessary, just to bring the pelvis forward. Keep the toes straight to the sky and not tilted out to the side. So we're going to keep that up. Sitting straight on the seat bones, grounded, and taking 6 long exhales here in your forward fold. Remember to fold forward gently and not overstretching through the lower back. Lead with the heart. So if we're feeling the stretch in the hamstring up here, that's great. Stay there. Breathe into that space. No need to deepen because you feel you should. So we're stretching the hamstring as we are and as we enjoy it. Long, full exhales. Think about your exhale as your opportunity to deepen if that's there for you. And we'll take our last big breath here. And on your next inhale, easing out, gently rolling the leg out, and we'll switch to the other side. Keeping the toes pointing up toward the sky, leading with the heart, sitting on the seat bones. So remember, always lengthening, rise out of the foundation first, and then ease forward. Allow yourself to settle into the stretch at your own pace. Ease in, feel the leg, feel the sensations. Allow the breath to arise in your body naturally and let go with each exhale. And taking your last breath or two here, maybe deepening, maybe easing off. Listen to your body. On your next inhale, easing off. Take a deep, refreshing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Excellent. Okay. So now taking your bolster, or if you have cushions, you can pile your cushions up here. We're going to take our left hip to the bolster. So left hip bone is just at the bottom of your bolster. Now it's important how we get into this. We're working with a spinal twist here. So just allowing the legs to be swept off to the side here in a comfortable way. You may want to have something soft underneath the ankles. I'll leave that up to you. Make sure you're comfortable. So we're going to reach to the sky, reach the arms way up, lift the heart. Let's take 3 breaths here as we lengthen the waist. Keep the waist lengthening, reach to the sky through the fingertips. One more big breath. Now turn. Now before you lower the arms down, make sure that the shoulders are facing toward the bolster. Then we're going to lower down. Take the fingertips, one on each side of your bolster. Lead with the heart. So make sure you have length here in the waist before you come down. So we'll come down first through the waist, then through the ribs, chest, and tilt the head to the side. And just let the arms relax in front. So elbows can be down. Adjust your legs so that you're nice and comfy. Adjust your body so that you're comfortable. So maybe you want to come deeper into your twist. So if that's you, then you want to come more into the lower waist, deepen more into the lower waist, and then drop down. Listen to your body. Relax in and let go. So we're just going to hang out here, working with breath. Equal breath, in through the nose, out through the nose if possible. As you inhale, full expansion right into the back of the heart. Visualize the inhale expanding the space between the shoulder blades. Full expansion. Focusing on full inhalations and full exhalations. So your inhales will be equal to your exhales. Take our last 3 cycles of breath. On your next breath, we'll begin to think about easing out. So before you do, visualize yourself coming out slowly and gently. We'll take our hands down, close to our body. Slowly press up. Take a big full breath here. Good. And then we'll turn our body around. So you've got your bolster, it's not moving, all you're doing is moving your body. So keep your seat towards the bolster. I'm going to turn the opposite way. So now your right hip is toward the bolster. Reaching to the sky, take 3 full breaths and turn to face the bolster. Keep the heart lifting. On your next exhale, ease the body forward, coming down. First, plant the waist, the ribs, the chest, and then reach the body forward, tilt the head to the side. Allow yourself to settle and soften into the hips, soften into the chest, the rib cage. Allow the natural breath, and then begin to deepen right into that space between the shoulder blades. Working with long, full expansions on the inhalation and long exhalations, emptying the lungs. Check in with your body, making sure there's no holding or tension, clenching. Let the shoulders relax, the arms, the elbows. Let everything go. Find the rise and fall of your breath. Let's take our last 3 or 4 long breaths here. Nice long exhale. Now again, thinking about moving, not moving yet, just thinking about it. When you feel ready, we'll bring our hands down. Ground into the hands gently. Make your way back up. Take a deep, refreshing breath. Now turning so that your back is towards the bottom of your bolster or bolster-like setup. Now take a cushion and place it underneath. And then sink back onto your bolster. I'm going to bring the arms straight out to the sides and straighten the legs out. Relax the legs. Now, if in this position you find that your lower back is not happy for whatever reason, you can take something and place it under your knees, maybe blocks, a rolled up blanket, whatever you have available. You could also just come to bent knees. So just letting go here. Now for those who are very open in the hips and looking for a little bit more of a stretch here, feel free to bring the soles of the feet together. Make sure that you keep the heels close to the body and let go. Just closing your eyes, allow yourself to settle into this position. Bring your attention to your navel. Witness the rise and fall of the navel as it is naturally. Now when you're ready, we're going to work with 2 to 1 pranayama. Begin by acknowledging the natural flow of your breath. Remaining as you are, witnessing the natural flow as it comes in and as it goes out. Working with our 2 to 1 pranayama on the inhalation, we'll count to 4. On the exhalation, the count will be to 8. Starting with an exhale, empty the lungs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Expand the lungs fully. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And settling in, just noticing the natural rise and fall of your breath. Slowly beginning to deepen the breath, filling your lungs with full expansion, inhaling through the nose. Wiggling fingers and toes. And taking a deep full body stretch. And a big yawn. Stretching from the toes to the fingertips, from the navel. Easing over onto your right side. Taking a moment, remembering your intention, remembering that beautiful fragrance. And when you're ready, making your way to a comfortable seated position. Taking a deep, refreshing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's take one more just like that. And placing your palms together at heart center. Taking a moment here to share all of these wonderful vibrations with someone special in your life. And holding the frequency of gratitude for this time together, for this wonderful virtual space where we can have a connection with our community and with others who are on a similar path. So much gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for being here and for sharing this time. And I look forward to seeing you, most of you, tomorrow for Hips and Hearts at 10 o'clock. So hopefully you can make it. If not, I will see you very soon, I'm sure. Much, much love. Thank you, ladies, for being here. My screen dimmed, so I can't see anything. There we go. Thank you for being here, for sharing this time with me, and look at that sunset. Beautiful, hey? Did you smell the flowers? Did you smell the chocolate cookies? Oh my goodness. Lilacs. So lovely. Thank you, ladies. We'll see you next time. Much love.